Hi, my name is Jill, the founder of With Insight. This is the fourth in a series of videos we have made to help you understand a whole lot more about post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. If you've watched our other videos, you'll already be aware of the vast range of physical and emotional distressing symptoms that somebody can experience when they have PTSD. You'll also know that when somebody has PTSD, they get a memory which is locked into the amygdala and it's unable to go to the forefront of the brain, into the neocortex, where it can no longer cause the anxiety and distress that it does when it's locked into the amygdala. Now today you're going to learn a little bit more about the rewind technique, which is the technique that we use to help somebody get over post-traumatic stress disorder. Now the effectiveness of the rewind is the fact that it enables that memory locked in the amygdala to process through the hippocampus and into the neocortex, where it can no longer activate all those distressing symptoms that a sufferer of PTSD will experience. Now there are two main reasons why the rewind is so incredibly effective. And the first one is because it asks the person to view the original incident which caused the PTSD through watching themselves, experiencing that time on a TV camera. Now what that causes is a process of double dissociation, and watching it almost from a distance as an observer. So for the first time, that person will have recalled that event differently. It will feel like they're more of an observer to it. And the second part of the rewind's effectiveness is the fact that they will be in a relaxed state when we ask them to recall that event. Now this is key to the rewind success. So we always start the rewind by a relaxing hypnotic visualization to make sure that the person is in an incredibly calm and relaxed state before we do the double dissociation. So it's those two things which make the amygdala take off the anxiety tags. So when the hippocampus comes to look at that memory again, it opens that lock and allows it through to the forebrain, to the neocortex, where it no longer causes all that anxiety and those miserable range of symptoms that they might have been experiencing for a very long period of time. In the case of multiple traumas, it might be that you have to do the rewind technique several times over several different events. However, if the traumas are of a similar nature, it's normally enough to just rewind the main ones in order for that amygdala to take off those anxiety tags so the hippocampus lets it through. This can be done often in one session, but in the cases of long-standing trauma where it has been repeated and repeated, this might, well, usually has to happen over several sessions. Now, if you've read our blog, you may have noticed that we've put on there the steps to the rewind technique. And in fact, you can get those from many other places on the internet. However, I would give a word of caution. You need to be professionally trained by people who really know what they're doing in order to be able to help somebody with PTSD. Knowing the rewind technique alone isn't really enough. With Insight, in our training, when we teach people to do the rewind technique, we teach how to manage somebody with PTSD to ensure that their anxiety levels remain at a level where the person can feel comfortable. So if you have PTSD and want to find a therapist to help you, give us a call on 01273 738 663 or email us at info@within-sight.com. If you're interested in actually learning how to do the rewind technique, again contact us via our website, our email or our phone number. Hope to see some of you there and hear from you in the near future. If you have enjoyed this set of videos, if you found them helpful, let us know. And in fact, if you've got any comments at all, let us know. We're always grateful for feedback.